Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome here. This is Muhammad Adim Tariq from the e-learning. Today's agenda we are going to have all about the quizzes. I hope everyone knows, but I'm just the things which I'm going to explain. It will be give you more knowledge about or more know-how about the quizzes. And if you have any doubt, maybe it will clear you. Or if you want to ask or add any of the suggestion or any of the question, you can ask me in between as well. So before going to this, let me show you the agenda. But I think I just showed only the web page, so I don't think so. You can see this one. You can only see the website itself. You are seeing only the college website. Sorry, e-learning web page. You're not seeing the notepad.
No, only we can see the e-learning page
Okay,
only.
no.
E-learning we can.
Okay, no problem. I'll just show my screen again. Just a minute, please. Okay, so is this okay now? Everyone is can seeing everything now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me make it big. So I hope everyone can see now this one. Okay, today's agenda that we are going to present is the settings, reports, rules, and the permissions, all about the quizzes. Okay, uh, let me start with this one first. I will not show how to make a quiz, or you want me to show you how to make a quiz because everyone knows. I think everyone
No,
knows
no,
how to
no, we
make a
don't.
quiz. Yes, alhamdulillah. So I'm going to show you how to make a rules or the permission or the restrictions regarding that one. Okay. Based on my experience or our experience, and our experience mean as the e-learning team, we have experienced that the from the queries what we have been asked in the mid or in the final by the teachers, that how we can do this thing. Based on this thing I will explain to you. Okay, first the restrictions on the or restrictions or the queries or the rules. Okay, teachers, open any of your quiz, any of your course quiz. Okay, in my part, I have opened my course called Nadeem Temp. That is my course. Okay.
Wait, dear. Just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, just a minute.
In that minute, yani we are just waiting for the teacher to be with us. Please open your e-learning and log into your course, any of your course, and make the turn editing on if you already have a course quiz already there. Okay, so we are just following that part only. Ma'am, just tell us that so we can start it. I think it's okay, ma'am. Can we just continue? Okay, I assume that everything is okay, so I'll just continue because because other teachers having that quiz classes as well. So let me be fast in this part. Okay, teachers. As this is my course, I've been into that course. Open any of your quiz in the turn editing mode or in the settings. Okay, like this, I just open that quiz. Okay. Teachers, one thing. Most of the teachers they are asking, or maybe you have been noticed this part that when the quiz has been submitted, but even though the answer the grades are not automatically being created or generated or being graded. You can say this one. Why this has been happened? Because if you didn't put the close time, the system will assume that the quiz is already been open. And if the student, why this happened? By the way, why this has happened, that the student, the quiz is showing in progress instead of showing submitted or finished. Because sometime what happened, when the student is finishing that quiz, instead of submit, he close the browser. So the system will not triggered that button that the student has submit that quiz. Okay. In case the teacher have put the setting like open and the ending. Okay, because sometimes what happened, the teachers are only putting the open time, and in the limits they put 2 hours or 1 hour. After that time finished, the system will automatically close. Okay, that is enough. But what happened if you didn't put the close time? What that happened? The system thinks that quiz is still continue. The quiz is still going on. In that case, whenever the in the status it shows in progress. Okay, to finish this part, you don't have to send us an email. You don't have to send an email to the support to help you. You can do by yourself. What you have to do, what else? Just edit the setting, go to the quiz, and save that close timing. Open the close timing and submit. And after 1 minute, because the quiz, that cron job which is running, that the submission has been done automatically or the assignment has been submitted automatically, it's done after every 1 minute. So once the time will be finished, the system will run automatically the cron job, and that the in progress will be changed from the in progress mission or the finished state. Okay, teachers, that is okay. Okay, that is one query what we have noticed. The second query was what we have noticed, by the way, by the teachers, the timing. Sometime what happened, the teachers are putting the timing in the time here. That is mandatory. As I just mentioned, that is a mandatory timing. You have to put the timing here, but they are also putting the timing into the restriction part. Okay, that is also a very good option, but we show the difference between these two timings. Whatever you have been put the timing in the timing part here of the quiz, it shows you the limit of that quiz from that time to that time. Yani you are defining the upper limit and the lower limit, or you can say that you are defining the time frame of that quiz. The quiz will be from that time to that time. Okay, that's very good. But what happened? Because there are 2 points here. I will discuss the first point now, that you just put it the time without the time limit. Okay, you just define the time, and down what happened, you have also explained the time here in the restriction time. Okay, what that time will do in the restriction, be sure whatever you put the restriction, it is, as the name shows, it is shown as a restriction to that person. It means that when the limit, when the condition met to that restriction, after that the link is hidden or disabled. Okay, how the hidden or disabled? Based on your this button. If you didn't click on the I button, so it will be in the grade mode, but it is in a disable mode, means that no one can access, no one can connect, click that one. Okay, so be sure what you are doing, Yani. When you want to be hide that link, okay, then you put this button. Okay, one more thing here, what happened, because there is a request by the teachers, especially from the business department and from the IT department. They are asking that how we can restrict a person from a particular time if he didn't click that link after a particular time, or the link will be automatically be disabled or hidden after a particular time. uh, on that time, mostly teachers, what they think, that they put the time, like supposingly they say that okay, the quiz will be open from 10 to 12. I just give you the example, 10 to 12. Okay, and they give 2 hours supposingly. Okay, but what they think, that what if we say that okay, after half an hour, yani after, it will be available from 10 until, again I put the timing, until from 10 to 10:30. Okay, like this way. Okay, they think that okay, the link will be available for 10 to 10:30. After that, the link will be automatically disabled or hidden. So in that way, the students are not able to come. So we are not allowed the latecomers to attend the quiz. Okay, their thinking is right, but the way is wrong. Why? Because if you hide the link, all those students who are still doing that exam, the link will be hidden for them as well. Okay, by doing so, so all of them, they are not able to do. Okay, teachers, so don't put your restrictions like in that way that it will conflict with the students. One more thing. Second thing, with the restriction, what happened? Before going to the other restriction, let me explain the time here. If you put the time here, the time limit. Okay, why we put the time limit exactly? Because sometimes what happened, we are giving 5 to 10 minutes extra to the students in case that they are logging, they are having some login issue or the computer issue, so they will be settled out. So the timer will not be start at the exact 10 o'clock and not be finished exact at 12 o'clock. So we are flexible, like we are opening at 9:55 and we are closing at 12:10, just to be in case that the student will be flexible to be login, but they have been given exact 2 hours. Okay, in that way, what we are doing, we are saying that, okay, the link will be open at 10 o'clock supposedly, and we finish, I will just say like this one. The link will be open at 9:55 and will be closed at 10. But in case when the students click the start, so he will be given exact 2 hours. That is why what we are putting the 2 hours limit. That is a very good option. You should use this option, and it will limit the students to use within that particular time. Okay, that 2 hours will be given exactly to him or her. Okay, in that case, what happened? If you put this part, and you should be considered, because what happened when the time the teachers change the time in between, because sometime what happened, they are asking that, okay, let me give the exact more time to the students. They are giving the more time to the students here. Okay, but they forget that they are not, if they have put the time into the restriction, they forget to add the time here. Okay, if you forget to add the time into the restriction part, okay, what happened, the time will be still available for the student, but the link will be disabled. It is the same way that the link has been hidden to the student or the disabled mode in the student, so student will be having no use of having extra time. So in my suggestion, as per Yanni, what we have noticed, use only this timing instead of using the restriction time. Okay, the restriction time is available with you. Okay, that is the good part with you. You can restrict that. Maybe you want to restrict this quiz from today and tomorrow, so you can just say that, okay, the same class only today it will be enabled for this time period to that group. Okay, you can put in a group, any of your group. Okay, that is very good now here. Okay, teachers, you understand? So choose the time accordingly. Okay, later I will explain to you, that is already in my another agenda, that how to override the time or override the setting for a user or for a particular group. But before going this one, let me explain more things to you for the restriction parts. Okay, okay, teachers. Sometime what happened, you are going to enable that quiz or a quiz or a exam for two particular sections like a group. Okay, so what happened, I just not make you more confused. I say that, okay, I put a restriction for group number 2 and I put a restriction again for group number 3. So in my case, what happened, that quiz will be available only for group number 2 and group number 3 as per my thinking. Yes, you are right, but what happened here, the settings what you have made is not according to what you have made, what you are thinking actually. It's okay now? Okay, what you have thinking that the quiz will be available only for those two groups, but what the setting you have made here, student must have all the options. It means that student should be in group number 2 and should be in group number 3. In your case, the student either belongs to group number 2 or either belongs to group number 3. So what you have to do here? Nothing. You just change the all option to any of your options. So it's mean that your setting, what you have thinking, it is right now in the system as well. Okay, that is the normal part. Now what happened? Supposingly, if we have make a makeup exam, okay, and we have done a makeup exam, but we have been asked maybe sometime, okay, should we have to remove all of our students and add only the makeup exam students, so allow this exam to for them only? Okay, you have two or three options. options to do. The best option is that don't have to be removed. Just create a group again. How you can have to create a group again? Like the same way you are uploading a student in a CSV file. Like I'll just explain to you. Okay, it's like ID number and section. Here I want 1 to S 1 2 3 4 like this. Supposingly you have just add users. Okay, in that way, when you are adding, before you are adding like that is a section, sorry, a group or section, whatever you have added before. Okay, you are adding like 2 3 1 2 whatever. Now when you are having a makeup exam, what you exactly have to do, you just have to write makeup, whatever the section is or the group name is feasible for you. Just say the makeup. Okay, just add the makeup for everyone. Okay, to those number of the students which you are going to have a makeup exam, upload them at the same. Upload the students. What it will happen, it will not change their old group, but it will add another group to that student. Either he belongs to 2 or 3 or 4 or 1, whatever the group he has now having 2 groups. One group is the previous group which you have been uploaded, and the second group is called makeup exam. Okay, in that way, when you're going to restrict them, by the way, the save the file as CSV and upload the file, I'm not showing you this way, but I'm just explaining you. When you have uploaded already, in this way, when you are making a restriction for that makeup exam, so you don't have to do, you just have to say, okay, that group will be there. Okay, like I have just put it a D-bar students. Like I will allow that exam to be done for everyone except the D-bar students. Okay, so I just put the D-bar student IDs there. So those people who are D-barred already or suspended already, they are not able to do the exam. Other than that, they are able to do. So how can I do this one? In the same way, Yani, student must not belongs to a D-bar student group. Okay, so khalas, like this one. Or in the reverse way, student must belongs to a makeup. Instead of makeup D-bar, you will make another group called makeup exam. Student will be only having a makeup exam group like a makeup. Okay, so they are able to do this exam. I hope you can understand this part here. If you have any question or any doubt, please let me know. So I will continue to the next part.
Nadeem sir.
Sir.
Sir, I am handling 3 to 4 section.
Okay, sir.
So each section, 3 to 4 students will be absent during the regular midterm exams. So I want to do all the 3 sections at the same time.
Okay.
So can you teach me how to do it, please?
In the same way, sir. So you just say that repeat exam or the makeup exam of the mid or the some way like the same. I just explained to you the Excel file. Okay, ID number. Okay, that number of those the ID of the students. Okay, those are the students which are which they have to go to repeat or they are absent or they are making again. So say section called ABS absent. Absents, you will make it absents like mid dash mid. So you will know that those are the students of the mid students absentees. Okay. So what you have to do, just save that file and upload that file. Save that file into the CSV format. It will have all those students from all those groups. Yani group number 1, 2, 3, how many groups you are handling. Okay. Save them. After finishing this one, okay, then what else you have to do, you just have to go there and say upload them, participants, the users, choose the file, absent. Okay, this is by the way just the dummy students, so maybe they are not exactly there. I'm just putting them like that. Okay, but the group will be made automatically. The student is already there. Some of them students. Oh, some students are there already. So I will just remove them. In that way, what you have to do, just refresh. In your restriction, go to the restriction, add the group, student must belongs to the absent mid. Okay, So only those students who are uploaded, who are there as an absent student, they will be only able to allow that exam, not than others. Okay. Why I make a group or upload this file? Because I assume that there are many students, more than 3 or 4 or maybe more students. Otherwise, what you have to do, you just have to go and so to the user profile and do the things from there. Okay, user profile, the ID number is like this, and they will be allowed. You got it, my idea? So it's in that way you can do. Just a minute, teachers. Let me first those students, because I don't want them to be in my course. Dua, Fatima, because before also they are there. I hope you can also understand that how to remove the students. Okay, teachers, by the way, I just want to tell you one more thing. In case if you want to check your plagiarism report, or this is out of the context of the quiz, I is just adding you because I'm in already the participants. If in case you want to check the plagiarism report for your own, or something like you want to check the quiz attempts by your own, other than the students you have to check, you just go to the participants, go to the roles, change the role and add yourself, because already you are there as an editing teacher, so add yourself as a student like this and save it. So now you have a role of teacher and a student, so you don't have to change the role from here to check how the student will be look like, so you can check from here as well, by the way. Okay, so this is just an extra thing I will explain to you. Go again for the settings. Okay, anything else, teachers, you want to know more here? One more thing I just explained to you. When you are adding the the restriction, be sure if your restriction is conflict with the other part. How? Yani, you want to say that, okay, this is a date. I want to put the date from this date to this date. Okay, from this date to this date, and these number of the groups. Okay, these number of the groups. Two groups I added. Now what I haven't, it says that the restriction says that the student must be have all those things. He must be having a date, accessing that link from this date to until this date. One thing. By the way, teachers, sometime when we are putting the restriction of the date, we miss the until part. So what happened from that time to that time, the quiz will be automatically hidden. So we are saying that everything is okay. Why the students are not able to see? You just have to go and check your restriction, and you see you have put it from and from in both way. So you have to change from until. So it is to and from. Okay. So check the time. Second thing, you put the group, like group number 2 and now group number 3. In that way, the restriction will not work. Why? Either we have to do like this one. If we have to put like this one, so what is the use of having the date? Okay, so if you want the date have to be here and the groups will be here, so what you have to do, you just have to say all, remove your other restriction which is conflict with the other one, so add there and say restriction set. In that restriction set, then you can add a group. Okay, so in here what you say, or. So what I did this one, the student must have a time from this time to this time, like 10 to 12, supposedly. I'm just giving the rough timing, and 10 to 12 today, and any of the group. Either he belongs to 2 or either he belongs to 3. So in this way, that restriction will be worked. So I'll just save and show to the course how it will be look like. You see, it shows here not available unless the time will be from this to this. Yani after this time and before this time. Yes, that is correct. And any of the group, either the group number 2 or group number 3. So in this way, that link will be available for that student group belongs to group number 2 or 3 from this time to this time. Okay, teachers. Is it clear? So I will move to the next part, which is the overrides. Should I continue, sir? Everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, it's clear now. Okay, just 1 minute, please. Okay, teachers. Now I will go to the override option. Okay, what is the meaning of override? Most of you know already, but just let me give a quick glance of the override. When we have started the quiz or the exam, some students are coming late. Okay, what happened on that time? If we increase the time will be given to everyone, and that is not fair for those people who are coming late for the genuine reason. Okay, and maybe they have a network issue, or maybe they have a laptop problem, or something related to their personal things, or something related to the network with them only. So we are giving an extra time or extra restriction to them. So if we have increased, supposing we are just assuming the increased time. If we increase the time for a particular person, we cannot. Why? Because if we increase the time with the system, as I mentioned in the quiz here, if I have increased the time here, so it will be increased for everyone. So that is not fair. Okay, so it is not fair. So how we can restrict the how we can increase the time for a particular person or particular group? That is that both things are same for everyone, for the users and for the group. It is same for everyone. Okay, what you have to do when you have already started, you just have to go to the quiz. Okay, just submit. Okay, suppose this is my quiz. That is my quiz. So I want to override for a particular person. So what I have to do, I have to go to that settings. In that setting, I have to say, is it I'm going to override for a user or for a group? Settings are same, but what you have to understand the logic here only. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I have going to override for the student. Okay, what I have to do, I have to say that okay, add a user override, select that student who is already there in the student. Let me, let me add one student. That Java student is already hidden, so that's why it's not showing. So let me add any of the student, or in case I'll just add myself. Okay. When you will see all of your students will be showing it here. You either you will put the ID or the name will be shown here. Okay, you just have to select that student. The name of the student will be shown here. In the case of group override, the groups will be showing it here. Okay, group number, how many groups you are having in that course. So if you override for the group, so it will be override that setting for the whole group in regard of that the student is like 1 2 3 4 how many students, it will be override for all of those students. Okay, so just select that student or the group. After that, if you want to put a password, the password will be, you can change the password or you can put the same password what you have already before. So if it is the same password, it will show you here the same password. Okay, the timing is showing you here already. So what you have to do, you have to increase the time because it shows that it will be closed for that student from this time to this time. You just have to change the time. Okay, close for him like 1 o'clock, say 1 o'clock supposingly, because for everyone it is closing at 12:29 or 30, something like that, but it will be closed for him like this. So what total minutes I am giving to him for that particular student? Usually I have given for them 120 minutes, yani 2 hours I have given. So for him I will give him 150 minutes, 150, 30 minutes I have given him extra. Change that is yani by default it is there. So this save and check. When you save, sorry, 12 12 12 12 12 sorry, 13. 30. Could not update the quiz. You have specified the close date before the update. Okay. You see now when I have changed the timing accordingly, what it says that the quiz will be for that particular student, the quiz will be closed from up to 1 o'clock, and the time has been overridden to him up to 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay. Just 1 minute, teachers. I have one query. Just a minute, please. Okay, teachers. This is how you will override the timing for that particular student or a particular group. Okay, you see when I put the timing, I say that all of the students are having 2 hours. For him, he is having 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay, because he came late, we are not changing the time for him. We are just changing the close time. We are not changing the opening time. We are just closing the changing the close time and change the time limit. Okay, in this way we are doing for the particular student in the same way we are doing for the particular group. Instead of the in the group overrides, we don't have to select a user. We just have to select that particular group for whom we are going to change the time. We can add many overrides, many user overrides or many group overrides here, but should not be conflict within each other. Okay, teachers, any question here? Uh, I think it is okay. Okay. Now let me go to another part, which has been asked by many teachers, and it is that question that how can we restrict, or how can we well, you can say that um, limit, how can we limit or restrict a user to go after, not to enter to the exam after a particular set of time? How can we do this one? Okay, teachers, it's a little tricky part, but this is possible in the e-learning. Not exactly the way that I have showed you, that you can put from the restriction part. As I told you already, that teachers are thinking that if we restrict after half an hour, then the student are not able to go inside. They are thinking that way, but the system is not thinking in that way. What the system is thinking, if he say that okay, at 11 o'clock the students are not allowed to go inside. Supposingly, if I say this time and I save this time, what happened at 11 o'clock, the link will be hidden for everyone. So there is no use of that link. So how we can do this part? How we can restrict if I just say that, yes, it is possible. So what you have to do, oh, I have to say save and exit. Okay, halas, that is just normal. Okay, what you have to do normal, just copy that link. That link you have to copy. Okay, copy that link, go to your course again. Okay, don't put your that quiz into the normal part, in the normal yani open channel or open what you can say, that topic, open topic. You have to add a slide or a topic or a week, anything you have to add, just like I'm going to do now. Okay, I'm going to add, I'll name it anything, like many teachers have put stealth or anything, so I will just put like final exam link, final exam, supposingly. Okay, that is just, I'm just saying, put your that question quiz, sorry, put your quiz into that part Okay, I have put it here already. So again, I will telling you what I'm going to explain you here, that how you can restrict a student not to enter an exam after a particular time. Okay, the time is for us, the time is like 10 to 12, but I want that student should not become after 10:30 or 10:45. The student are not able to enter the exam, the link will automatically be disabled. Okay, how we can do this one? What first thing what we have to do, the first step what we have to do, we have to create a separate section or separate topic for that link. Okay, I make that separate topic for that link like this. Mine in my part it is called final exam. Okay, what I have to do, I have to hide that link title. Okay, I have hide that title, but what I have to do, I have to hide that title, but I have to go to my quiz and say available, make it available. Okay, in that way what happened, it will not show to the students. I will show you how. Change your role to the student. Okay, you see the tab which I have added, it's called the final exam. It's not showing to the student, but still he have the access to open that quiz. Oh, the quiz is already not there, so khalas, I will just show you now again. Change my role. That is my formal quiz. I open that one. Change my role again to the student. So how it will be look like to them. Student. Okay, see, the link is not available to the student, but the quiz is still available for the students. Okay, the quiz is still available. In case if I have hidden that link, thus it is say that you cannot see, there is one error is coming that it say that you cannot see when the activity is already hidden. Okay, until here you understand what I have to do. First I have to make a section, put my quiz into that section, hide that section, but make it available that quiz. Up to here, that is okay. Now what we have to do. In my return the dating on, by the way, in my normal page, what I have to do, I have to add a label here. A label. I put the label like find your final exam here, or final exam, click here. I'll make it heading supposedly and make it link. Okay, make it link for what? Remember I told you in the start that when you are making a quiz, yani start of that topic, open that quiz, click that link, copy that link from the title bar, go to the edit label, create a link and paste it here. Okay, or yeah, paste it here, open a new window as you like. You want to open in the same window or open a new window, or just click it here and khalas, save it is. Okay, now you have a link here, find your final exam, click here. Let me close this one. Okay, change my topic, change my role from the student. So let's see how the student will be look like. Okay. Now the link is not available, but the quiz is the section is not available, but the quiz is still available. You got it until here? When I click, yes, he can see the quiz here. Good. Now what I have to do it here? Go back to my role again. Okay, turn editing on. As I told you, don't put the restriction into the quiz. Put the restriction to that link. Okay. Oh, sorry. This edit part, edit the setting, go to the restriction, add the restriction of that date. Okay, as I say that the quiz will be available from 10 to 12. So I want that quiz will not be available to the student after 10:45. So what I will do, make it available until 10 to 10:45. Okay, of the same day, and make it hidden. Okay, so what it will do, that link will be available from that time to that time. After that time, the link will not be available. It means that only that link is not available, but the quiz will be available for that student. You got my point? What I want to say, that if you want to restrict a quiz for a particular time, So you cannot restrict by the restriction, putting the restriction into that quiz. You have to restrict the quiz in that way, which I told you. The steps are what? First, make a section. Okay, in that section, put your quiz into that section, hide that section. That is third step. Fourth step is make it available that quiz. Fifth part, copy that link of that quiz, make a label, and link your label to that quiz what you have copied. Okay. Seventh step is that you just have to put the restriction from which time to which time you want to hide. I have now 1044 of 1042. After 1045, that link will be automatically be hidden to that student. Okay, teachers, any confusion here? So please let me know. So I will explain to you more here.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Mr. Nadeem.
Yes, sir.
One small query. Sometimes students lose connection and they go out of e-learning. So when they join again, will the same quiz be available for them or not?
Yes, it is available until the time is available for them. Okay.
Because if time restriction is there, if they go out and then join again, it will not be like a new one.
No, it will be not like a new one. And because we are already putting as one attempt, single attempt. So it means that they will be continue from the last attempt. Okay. Until they didn't close the link. If they close the link, they are not able to find the new link again because the time is finished in that way. In that way, I'm saying. If you didn't put that way, still he will see the link and he will go inside that quiz and he will see not a new attempt. He will see continue from your last attempt until he will not submit it. One thing. Second thing, until the time is not finished. Okay, so he will be able to see those parts. You got it, sir, what I'm saying?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Anyone else having any question regarding to that? So please let me know. Teachers, please let me know. So I will continue for the other part.
Nadeem, sir.
Sir.
Sir, sometime students we could not be able to enroll. We save a CSV file. We enrolled during the class or during the exam time. They say that teacher I could not able to see. I could not able to open.
Okay. You mean that when the student is already available into the course, but you are not able to see that course, that student, you are not able to enroll that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me explain to you, sir. Okay. Just a minute, please. Okay, teachers. One other teacher, he was asking that question that when he was checking that student, the student is not showing that he is there, but he is already there. Okay, what happened exactly? We have noticed, by the way, when there are a lot of the students into the course, I'll just show you the course which is having many students. So I just open a random course called Business Application Development. I'll go to their participants. Okay, they are having many students, like 106 students. Okay, so let's assume that student from another name better. I want to see all students. First thing what you have to do, you have to select all the students when you are searching. Okay, supposingly I copy this one. Sometime what happened, let me go up. What happened when we are checking, you have to select and say keyword and then select that student. Okay. Okay, this student belongs to, his name is Ravena, but what I did, I click it here. A. Okay, the ID is there already, but when I search, the student is not showing me here. Why? Because instead of showing all students, you are showing only the students whose names is A. Okay, same thing happened in the quiz as well. When you are searching the students in the quiz, same thing happened there also. So what you have to do, just change from A or B or any of the name, just change to the all. Okay, there is same option called reset. By the way, when you see any of the restriction you have put it, you will see this option is available to you. Reset table preferences. You just select reset table preferences, so it will show you in the default mode. Then you will search, your student will be shown to you there exactly. Okay. The student is already in my case, the student is already available, but I have just select the A, that's why it's not able to see. So what I have to do, I have to change it to all, then search, that student will be showing to me. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir. Okay, until now, so far now, let me explain to you that what we have so far cleared, explained, the rules, the permission or the restriction we have seen, the override we have seen, and we have seen how to hide a quiz after a specific time. So I hope everyone understand this part. Okay, so I will go more to how to delete a selected attempt. Most of you already know, but let me explain to you, and how to download the attempts and the responses. So should I continue with the next part? Yani, should I explain to you how to delete a selected attempt, or you have any other query regarding those which I have explained already? Okay, teachers.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Okay, sir. So now the next topic I'm going to explain is how to delete the selected attempt. Most of you already know, but just I give you a refresher attempt. Refresher explanation only. I'll not go. I think I have any attempt into my quiz because I already delete my students. Let me see the attempts here. If I have any of the attempt. Okay, I have one attempt, 2 tests equals, and this one. Okay. But the student is here. Yes, the student is here. So what you have to do, teachers, when you want to, let me explain to you from the start. Okay, when you want to delete a student attempt, because sometimes what happened, we are giving the attempt to the students to do the exam, but students mistakenly submit the submit button. Okay, and if you find the student is not lying and he is genuinely submitted by mistake or something has been happened, and you are giving him another chance, so you don't have to ask us. By these things you can do by yourself, but when you are doing, be careful when you are doing, because all logs have been added there, so you have to be carefully know what you are exactly doing. Okay, so what you have, the teachers have the right. So I'm just showing you how to delete a selected attempt from a student. Okay, in that way, what you have to do, open that quiz. Like this is my quiz. I have opened that quiz. I select on the attempts. It will show you all the students who have already attempted that quiz or are already doing the attempt already. So you just have to find that student. The find in many ways. Either you just select a particular group, okay, instead of showing all of the students, or all students, then press Control F. It will show you the find option. Okay, select that student name. Like I just showed demo. That is my demo student only. I just show this demo student. When you see that, find that particular student, you just have to do what? Select that button. This button, what is showing to that one. In my case, it is showing all because I already have one student. Otherwise, it show you only one student. Selected. One student have been selected. When you didn't select this button, you will not see this option, regrade or delete the selected attempt. You have to select that student, and those two options are showing to you. Either you want to regrade that student, or either you want to delete that student. Okay, teachers. So when you want to delete that particular student, select this option and say delete the selected attempt. When you click this button, I will ask you, yes, are you sure you want to delete the selected attempt of the particular student? If you are confirmed and you are sure that yes, you are doing for this this particular student, say yes, and that attempt has been deleted from that particular student. Okay, and if the time is still available, ask the student to refresh the screen, and he will be seeing a button called attempt the quiz, so he can do the attempt again. Okay, teachers, this is how we can delete a particular student's attempt. Is it okay now? That is the small part. I know most of you know already, but I just explained to you how to delete a particular student. If you are okay with it, because I'm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just like to verify. For example, you have deleted the attempt from the student, and then the student again made an attempt. Will he still get the same version of the exam, or it will be another?
Okay, it's depend on your settings and the question makeup. If you have put it a random questions, yes, he will see a different set of questions. He will not see the same because his attempt have been deleted, and in the system will detect that student as a new student, so he will give him a random new questions.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, ma'am. Okay, so I hope that that part is already finished. So let me explain to you how to download the selected attempts. Okay, how to download or save the selected attempts or all attempts, and how to download the responses. They are really close together. So let me explain to you both together again. Okay. Uh, as I don't have that much number of the students, I'm sorry for the teacher whose course I have just opened. That is called Business Application Development. I'm sorry for the teachers. Without your approval, I'm just opening that course. I'm so sorry if you are. This is not my course. This is a genuine course by a teacher. So I'll just explain to you how it will be look like. I just open any of the quiz. Uh, okay, this is assignment. Midterm quiz. Okay, I'll just open the quiz instead of I'm going to the final because I'm not asking them with their approval. I'm just opening like that. I'm sorry for again. This is one of the question a quiz I have been open. Okay, I'm explaining you how you can download the quiz, the attempts, and how you can download the questions itself. Okay, teachers, why we are asking these questions to you. Most of you as a teacher, you want to download the attempts of the student, of all those students which belongs to you. Okay, because when you are having students having in the college, they are doing in the paper, so you have already a track record of their papers for a particular time of period, like 1 semester, 2 semester, 1 year or 2 year as per your need. So when the system is already on the online and you don't have that much option, so what you are doing, if you are if you do not download, if the request is coming to check the attempts of the students, so how you can do this part? In that way, what you have to do, open that quiz, as I mentioned to you, open that quiz. Okay, first option is download the grades. I click on that link called attempts. When I click that one, it shows me all those attempts are here with their marks. Okay, what I will do, most of you already know that when you open, you can download the result from here, Excel file. Okay, click on this one and it will download an Excel file with all those links, with all those information that this is a grade, this is a question 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever the things it is there. Okay, it will show you the grade and the marks of that student, marks of that particular quiz, but you don't know what is that quiz is actually and what he actually answered. So this will only show you the grades. Some teachers want this thing, some teacher wants more of that they want to know how the grades will be look, how the question he have answered student wise. So what you have to do, one option is that you can download from here, that is the grades. I will show you that the grades, it will show you the same way. Second part is that you don't have to click it here, you just have to go to the settings of that quiz and say to the responses. Okay, I open that responses, it will show you the student what he exactly have answered. Okay, but it doesn't show you the question. So what you have to do, you just go there and say I want to see the question text also. In the display option, you will see the question text also. Click on it and say show report. When you click this one, it will tell you the question and the student what he has answered for each question. Okay, for each question, it will not show you the marks, but it will show you the what he has selected already. Okay, teachers. Again, when you save this option, the save option is already there. Always save with the Excel file, because when you put it as CSV file is comma delimited. If your question is having any comma, so it will be automatically delimited to the another type, so it will be not readable. Better you use always the Excel file. Okay. When you save this file, again, that file is in the tabular format in that Excel. So it can be readable, it is good for you to understand, but sometimes when you want to show to the other students, it is not feasible for you to see. Okay, to show them. You say that is not the way he say that, no, this is an Excel file, maybe you have changed or something like that. The student, you can, they can say this part also. Okay, but you have this option, you can save the grades, you can save the Excel file. Okay, these two options I showed you. The third option is that how you can see all the options as they have saved. Okay, again, go to your quiz. Sorry, let me close those two options. Go to your quiz. This is the quiz I have opened. Click on this button. Okay, instead of going to the grades or the responses, click on archive. Okay, when you click on the archive, it will take little time, but it will give you the exact way of all the review attempts. Okay, the review attempt, when we click the review attempt, it will show you only one student review, but in the archive, it will show you the review attempt of all those students of that particular student who have attempted that quiz. Be sure if your students are much higher, the number is much higher, the system will take much time to generate that report. Okay, so there is number one, Abdul Malik, that one of the students, so he have selected that number of the question. After number of the question 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, after the 20, the system will be moved to another student called this student. So he will be having those what he has selected, what he have answered, all of that it will show, and it will be long file. Okay, it is a long file. Okay, that is showing, but there is no button called download. What you have to do, go to your browser setting. Okay, this is a browser option, click it on print that file, and print that file into the PDF. Let it be generated properly. It says that the system will having 565 sheets. Okay, so what I have to do, instead of I'm choosing the printer, I will choose the save as a PDF file. Select on the PDF file and save it. When you save it, that file will be saved into all the file will be saved to as a PDF. Okay, so by the way, that will be having all the students into one PDF. It will not generate separate PDF. That is only the option you have, that it will save all the PDF of that quiz into one. Okay, teachers. So from when you want to see, you just open and you can select that page by Control F, finding that student ID or name. Any quiz here? Any question here?
Mr. Nadim?
Yes, ma'am.
So there's no way to save all those PDF as separate student files. So they will be in one file,
No, there is no. There's no
option for that one.
There is no. Yeah, it is no option. Actually, it is not showing it here even. The archive plugin, it shows all into one, and you can save like that.
If you want it separately, you have to download each one by one.
Yes, that is a review attempts from the review attempts.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. Okay, teachers. So far until now, we have discussed the rules, overrides, how to delete the selected attempts, how to download the responses and the grades, and how to hide up for a particular set of the students. Okay, until now we have saved it here. Let me show you one more option. Teachers, there is one more thing called statistics. Just to show you, if you want to see, you are more keen about how the layout will be look like, how much attempt, percentage of attempt, how the blah blah blah, this kind of averages and these things. That will show you, by the way, from here. It's actually not more maybe it is good for those teachers who actually wants to know that what kind of the activity, how much the percentage of the particular number of the students, like you have already make a categories like hot and lot. So you want to see that how much percentage of the people are good in lot and how much percentage are good in lot or some kind of this activity. So you can see from here exactly. Okay, that is the hit distribution. You can say that, or you can say that the quiz structure analysis, how the structure will be analyzed by the system itself. Okay, that is just for you to understand. Just see this part. Okay. Now I will explain to you if it is okay enough. So I will go to explain to you quiz analytics. Just explain me the quiz analytics. After that, I will explain to you more about reports and how to export the quiz or the questions, and then manual grading. Okay, before I'm going to explain those things, let me explain to you how to do the manual grading, so it will be more easy for you to understand, because I'm not going to get more time of you. Okay. Okay, teachers, like I explained to you, you are already in that quiz. I will not do the manual grading because I have opened the quiz of any of other the teachers without their approval. So I'll just explain to you how to do the manual grading, and then I will just show you bus only the way. Okay. This is the way. This is the way of doing the manual grading. Open your quiz. Instead of clicking on the attempts, go and click on the settings and then go to the manual grading. When you click on the manual grading, okay, the system would do, if your question is having some essay type question or short answer questions, they will be automatically show it here. Okay, other than the questions which are having multiple choice or true or false, which the system automatically detect and give the marks to them, they will not show automatically, but you can see them also when you click on this one, which has been automatically be marked. So you just click that one, so it will show you all those questions which have been marked automatically. In this way, teachers, by the way, here we can do two things. We can check the question have been graded. We can grade the questions altogether into one thing. Second thing, if we want to know that particular set of question, in case of you're having a random question, in that particular set of questions is have been asked how many times, or how many students have answered this question. Because if you have a huge question bank and that particular quiz, that particular question, you want to know that supposingly you have put it 100 questions, and out of that 100 questions you are asking the student only to answer the 20 questions randomly. The 20 questions are coming, but later you came to know that one of the question is having some question error. So you want to give that manual grading of one, you are to give 1 mark to that particular student. How you can do this one? Opening that manual grading. In that manual grading, click on that question, and here it will show you that particular student who have attempted. So find all those questions you have attempted. Okay, select grade all. In the same way you are doing manual grading, by the way. You want to give extra mark to them, give the extra mark, but not more than that what you have already been here. Okay, so you give them the mark manually if you want to give them, and then save. It will be saved for all those who have been changed here. Okay, teachers, in this way you are doing the manual grading. Again, I will show you how you can do the manual grading. When you open the quiz, don't select on the attempts, click on the manual grading. Okay, select that question for your particular group or all the students. Okay, the number of already you have been you are going to upgrade, you just click on the gradings to whom you want to change, group 1 by 1 or change to all, to the total, change the number, change the value, and save it. So in this way the marks have been manually graded to that particular question, not the quiz, that question. The quiz update is in the grade book. That is the question manually question manually graded. Okay, not the quiz manually graded. Okay, teachers. Any question here? Because I will explain one more.
Mr.
Yes,
Mr. Nadeem, I have a question here. Like,
yes,
if I have used select missing word as a question format for MCQ.
Okay.
Is it possible for that format also?
Yes, it will be.
Okay,
it will show
fine.
you. Yeah, it will show you, sir.
Yeah, so it will be possible to regrade for that option also, like
yes,
that
sir,
format
yes,
of question.
It will be with every format. Welcome, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, teachers. Now let me explain to you the more things about quiz analytics. Okay. There is one more feature. It is actually with the gradebook, but I'll just explain to you the with quiz analytics here. Rather than we have to go to the other part. Let me show you one thing, how the quiz analytics will work. Actually, quiz analytics is not for the teachers. Teachers can check, by the way. It is more with the students exactly. How you can check, by the way, log in with any of the student. Like I'm going to log in with that student, Abdul Malik. Log in. Okay, when you log in or he log into the student as in the course, he will open that course and then he has to click on the grades. When he clicks on the grades, okay, what he has to do here, he just have to change his report to quiz analytics. What it do? It explained to him what exactly. Yani, that is the student, and I open that quiz particular group. The quiz is hidden. Any quiz is not been hidden for that student. I want to show you for which course I would say. Okay, just a minute. If it is not been hidden. So all of them are hidden. Otherwise, it will show you exactly the grade number of the things. I cannot unhide. Maybe the mid. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was clicking on the wrong way, by the way. I have to click on the view analytics. Okay. When the student have to click, he will see his attempts, his progress, how the progress he has done. Okay, the way based on the question has been asked, are the questions have been analyzed properly or not, or he has been answered properly for himself to check. Okay, that is the way. If you want to check by yourself, what you have to do, you have to enroll yourself as a student as well and attempt that quiz, and then you can see also your attempts in the same way. Okay, teachers, that is how you can check. You have to log into your login as a student, then go to the grades, and from the grades you have to select on the quiz analytics. By default, it shows you the user report or the overview report. You change from the overview or the user report to the quiz analytics, and then it will show you the analytics of that page, of that quiz, what you want to see. Okay, that is one thing. Okay. Now let me explain to you. If you have any question, please ask me in between. Okay. I'll just go to explain to you how to export the quiz or the questions or the categories. Okay, teachers. I will do one thing, because most of you are having a problem by when last time we have asked the people that teachers that please move your question or quiz or makeup quiz from the e-learning to the exam portal, or if in between you want to do by yourself as well, what you have to do, you just have to click on the quiz, open that quiz automatically. Okay, and that quiz, which quiz you want to be exported, go there and say the backup. Click on the backup. I will open that backup for you people. If you have been open, then just select the backup. Don't enroll the students. Select all those options. Next, next. Select the name as you like to and perform the backup. The backup will be automatically done. Continue, and then you can download. Here it will show you the download button. You just have to download, and same way when you are in the exam in the exam portal or other course or other way, you have to be there in that course supposedly, and better I will do in my course. Okay. Here you just say restore, and the file that you have already downloaded, select that file and then restore. Not this, sorry. I downloaded it. I think I didn't download it. Sorry. I have to download the file and just select the file and say upload. The file will be uploaded and just restored. The course will be restored. Okay. That is how you can take the backup. Second thing now. We already have the questions, by the way. As I told you that we already have the questions and we want to export them. Instead of we are just create a quiz and then export. Because when we create a quiz, when we create a quiz and export or import or backup or restore, it will automatically create the question bank behind what we have selected already the question. So in this way we can automatically importing the quiz with the question bank there also. Okay, if you don't want to do this one, you just want to export your questions only. You don't want to do the quiz and then export there. You just want to create a backup there. Question bank, a content bank there. What you have to do, go to your course, that is a course, click on your more, go to the export option on the question bank. Okay, export. Okay, select which option you want to. Better you always choose when you are exporting, always use the Moodle XML format. That is the best option you already have. Use Moodle XML format and then export them. It will be exported into the XML format, and when you are into the other portal or other course, you just import in the same way, import XML format, and it will be imported. Okay. Sometimes teachers, when we have created the quiz, we want to see how the quiz will be look like to us. Okay. How the question will be look like. Instead of we are going to open the question one by one. Okay, I have to open that question one by one. I have to one by one. I have to open and check how the question will be look like. Instead of doing like this one, what I do, I go to the export option, select my printout review. Okay, select that particular category. Like I just select supposingly because okay. Export. When you export this one, it will be automatically downloaded in an HTML format. Click that one and it will show you your question in the exact format, how the quiz will be look like. Okay, all your question with the with their true answers, yani true and false options. If you have multiple choice option, it will show you the options with the correct option and the not correct options, or anything what you want to see altogether into one. Okay, this is how my question will be look like. I can check and I can modify it here later, and it show you the marking scheme as well, what you have chosen already. Okay, teachers. Same way in the category, you have to select the category. Instead of showing the question one by one, you can select the category and you can export the whole category as I showed you. Okay. Sir.
Yeah, what's the difference between this icon and XML format? Because we are normally doing it in the icon format.
Sir, icon format is a text format where you are always using the text format in importing. Okay, you can export the icon format, but the problem is this thing, if you have already put it the question marks because sometimes what happened when you are creating a quiz, you are manually creating that question, and in manually creating that question you are putting so many symbols. It is okay with the so many symbols, so you can put it there, but when you are exporting them in icon format, exporting, I'm not saying importing, when you are exporting them in icon format, that particular symbol is not being detectable by the notepad. Okay, if you didn't save the notepad in the uni format, uni what you can say, not the UTF format. Okay, so when you are exporting that one, it can be exported, but when you again import from that exported file, that file will not be imported you properly. That's why I always say when you are exporting, better way always exporting into the XML format. XML will read everything. Like supposingly, if the IT teachers, they are putting some code, if you are putting something two lines or 3 lines, the Action format will not detect the 2 lines or 3 lines. It will detect only the 1 line. The second line it will detect as the option. And when you import this option, the option will not say, the system will not say that the correct option is there. It say that either the question has been broken or the question has been imported with the wrong things. Okay, understand, sir? So that is the difference between Aken. Aken is only text format which is being detected by the system when importing with limited features. You cannot put question marks, you cannot put sign of explanation or something like that. You cannot use the multiple lines as well.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome, sir. Okay, now I'm in the course again. There are, by the way, when we are adding new features, we are just adding it to the course. By the way, you can check later, time to time, check the reports. Usually there are assignment submission report. I'm working on this one. I will not explain to you because it will show you that what kind of assignments are there already. So you can download all the assignment into one and show you the exact way, like this way. Okay, into same way. Once I will be checked, everything will be correct. So I will explain to you this one. For the timing, I'll explain to you the overview statistics of your course, and the same way with the analytic graphs, you can check this is more about your quizzes. This is more about your quizzes, how the quiz will be look like. The grade, the graph it will be make automatically. The hit distribution, he have click on, like supposingly the student has do that particular student have do the quiz in this way, or what he has done automatically, it will show you exactly. Okay, and when he has accessed that course, how much time he have opened that course, how many time he have attempt this part, or all those little activity, it will show you in that report. So please check on those kind of reports. Okay, it will give you more in depth of your analytics of your course or your quiz as well. If you are okay with all of those things, so let me explain to you the logs. I know most of you already know, but let me just give you a refresher things only. And after that, I will be finishing with this topic. If you have any question regarding to that one, you are most welcome to ask. Otherwise, I will go to explain the logs.
Go ahead, Mr. Nadeem. Go ahead.
Okay, teachers. The last part which I'm going to explain is logs. Logs is already been will be discussed more thoroughly, but as I'm here already with the quizzes, so I will just explain to you the quizzes logs only, not with the course logs. You have the course log and you have the quiz logs. Okay, both are same, but when you opening the quiz log, it will be particularly for that particular quiz instead of it's going to the course itself, so it will be not confusing you. Okay, teachers. So what I will show you the quiz logs. Open your quiz. Okay. Open any of your quiz. Let me close the unnecessary columns. Okay, I'll just open the final. I'm going to open the final quiz. Okay, now I'm in that quiz. Instead of I'm going to check what the student has done or how to check that student have attempted and how he has submitted, or he has submitted or not submitted, or if he is claiming that he have some network issue or some particular kind of issue, how we can identify this part from that particular quiz only. Click on the settings, go down and check on the logs. Okay, when you open that log, it will show you the log of all those students, but you can do one thing. You can select, because you have seen already that particular quiz. Okay, let it be any loaded. It's a little big. It should not be that much big. I'm sorry, teachers. I think I'm using the Wi-Fi and my Wi-Fi is little. I'll just explain to you here better. Just a minute, teachers. Okay, teachers. This is a way I'm just opening that particular topic. Okay, now I just select that particular student. What he has done, get the logs. Okay, but by getting the logs will be only available. What I am getting is only for that particular quiz, that like final or quiz 1, quiz 2, or mid or whatever. That is the thing. Okay, the student has opened that question, that link at 9:38. Okay, he was just checking that course quiz link, and he has attempted that quiz at 10 o'clock. It means that the quiz is already available with him, but the button attempt quiz attempt is not showing to him. It shows to him at 10 o'clock or 10 o'clock 1 minute. Okay, he opened, he quiz attempt, he select the quiz attempt. Okay, one, close the screen again, one, close the screen again, one. Yani, you see, he attempted the quiz. Okay, sorry, that is a view attempt only. He click attempt the quiz, start the quiz at 10:01. After that, he was selecting the questions. That is the quiz view attempt view, mean the questions are being checking, because I think the teacher have put the questions into many pages or up and down, so he have to write or he have to check. Okay, what you have to check, you have to see exactly when the students claim. You have to see one thing, when he has attempted the quiz. Okay, the time and the IP. Okay, and the IP and the time. Okay, after that you keep on checking the time. He is claiming the time if he say that I have been problem with my network. You see here, the student is, I'm just taking a random student, he didn't claim, I don't know he claim or not claim, but I'm just seeing now from 10:01 to 10:26. It means that for 25 minutes he is not doing anything. Either he was writing a code or he was writing something or whatever, or he's just opening. It depends upon your nature of your quiz. If your quiz is only multiple choice options, so it means that the student is not doing anything and into that period. Okay, so maybe if he claims that he have a network issue, he has to give you the evidence that he have a network issue from that time to that time, so you will be know, okay, from this time to this time that student is really having a problem. One option. In case if the student is asking that I'm being logged out automatically by the system and it was not letting you to do the exam, what you have to do, check the student, check the attempts. The most important thing what you have to see, the IP address. The IP address should be same. If it is not same, it means the student is doing from 2 or 3 places. Okay, and you ask the student why you are doing the exam on the same time in 2 places, so that's why you've been logged out. That is pure cheating case. If the student is claiming that he is already, by the way, he will not tell you that he is doing, by the way, 2 places, 3 places. You have to tell him that you are doing from 2 places, and there the system is logging automatically, and it's a cheating case. Okay, unless he has to give you a valid justification why he is doing. Third thing, what you have to see after finishing, after the everything is done, the student should see these 2 options. These 2 options. What did that mean? When the exam is finished, he should see the view attempt, view the summary. When he select finish attempt, he will show one page where it is showing all the quiz attempts he have been answered or not answered, and then he has to say yes, submit my quiz. Then he will be pointed to another page. Okay, redirected to another page, and that page will be showing quiz attempt submit. He has to submit that quiz attempt if it is not showing to you. Okay, if this is not showing to you, this last part, this last part is not showing to you. It means that the student didn't submit the quiz by himself. He just closed the screen, or he just let it be open like that, and he did just finish like that, and he didn't submit by himself. The system, when the time finish, it submit the quiz automatically, because we put the timing settings there, like when the time finished, the open attempts are submitted automatically. Okay, in that way you have to ask the student why he has submitted, why he is not submitting by himself. Sometimes students say that his network is busy, network is low, or something he is not doing. Or sometimes what happened, the students are keep the page open and just left, and he say that they are not able to do anything. Okay, so you just have to see in the particular time when the student is showing. It's not, I'm just saying it's a exam, big exams, because in the big exams you are already doing so many other things. You can ask the student to share the screen or make a video to show you the evidence what exactly he is doing. Okay, from that way you will understand that what exactly the students are doing. Particularly you will understand by checking the time and the IP address and the event what he is doing exactly. Okay, teachers, more about the logs I will explain to you with the gradebook. So you will be explaining and you will be know more about that one. If you have any other question, please let me know. All those things have been discussed, the 11 points. So if you have any questions regarding to that, please let me know. Otherwise, I will just summing up this part.
Mr. Nadeem, one question is there, but it is not related to this topic. It is about e-learning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for our new courses this semester, still we are not entering the students, enrolling the students, because we have been told that don't enroll the students because some activity lag has to be created. So, but we will be facing problem if we don't enroll the students from the start.
Yes, because the sir, if you have noticed that everyone is having a very less time of period. When the final exam have been finished, we want to finalize the e-learning. We have to reset the e-learning. Before resetting the e-learning, we have to create an activity report that what teachers have done and what students have done, because this is a management requirement. It takes a long time. In between, when we are doing, because the teachers from your department have been asked us that don't touch anything, because we are doing the placement exam, or not placement, sorry, we are doing the makeup exam. Still, by the way, the makeup exam is until tomorrow, and they told us that don't remove the students. If we don't remove the students, tell me then how we can allow you to enroll the new student, because the activity report is not fully been generated until now. Okay, and if you enroll the new students, what is the problem? The activity report will automatically be 50% down. Like supposingly you are teaching only 30 students in this semester of your particular course or particular section, but already in that course old students are there. When I generate the report, so 30 plus 30, it is 60. So automatically your 50% report, activity report, shows that you are not doing anything properly. So please bear with me also. Actually, I'm more problem with more than you, because until 11 they told me that don't touch anything. So I am just bound. I cannot do anything.
Yes, Mr. Nadeem.
Okay, one more question, Nadeem.
Sir.
Yeah, this is about, we have so many things on our e-learning this page, like final exams, mid exams, and so many things. If we want to remove, are we allowed to remove these final exams or archive them? Is there some way? Because it's a lot of things there in the page.
Yes, sir. You have to what you have to do first, you have to download your gradebook. Okay, export them, go to the gradebook and export it into the Excel file. So you have all the data what you have already. Okay. Second thing, you can delete the unnecessary file except the exams, final exam and the mid exam. Okay, and those two mid and the final you can hide them.
Can we archive them?
Can I archive or can you archive? You are asking. Yes, you can archive with your local desktop, you can do, and after that you can delete them.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir, how to take
Yes.
backup, sir? Backup of questions which are there in categories, Nadim sir?
Sir, I explained to you, just export them.
Just once, sir. Can you please show it?
Yes, sure, just a minute, sir. Because it was taking a long time. Like you have opened your question bank. Okay, that is the question bank you have opened already. Export in the question bank which category you want to export. Like supposing like this is a category, you are having that number of questions. You want to export that final category with all those questions. So go to the export option, click on the export, select that particular category. Okay, select the Moodle XML format and click export. The file will be automatically downloaded, and that is the file. Okay, sir, that is a file. It will be look like that one. So what you have to do, this file will not be included, by the way, the images. That is having all the code and everything will be there, but no images. Okay, so when you are importing, in the same way, when you go to the next course or the same course, go to the import button and don't select the Akin format, select the Moodle XML format. That is what you have downloaded before, and select the same file what you have been downloaded. Download, I think this is the one, and select upload. So the question is already there, so I've been not uploading again. So when you select that file, the question will be automatically uploaded with the same name, with the same structure and everything, except the images. Is it clear, sir?
Clear, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Miss Farha. Yes, Miss Farha, you was asking some question.
Yeah, actually, Mr.
Ma'am, can you please make it loud because I cannot hear you?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, I just realized that I removed the mid-exam for last semester. Instead, I want to remove the mid-exam for semester 1. And by mistake, I removed for second semester. And I don't know how we can
Okay.
I just...
Yeah, give me the course code. I will show you how you can revert it. Course code?
Kim 2102. Yeah.
Okay. So what you have to do, all of you who have by mistake have been deleted the activity, you just go to your course, click on the recycle bin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and in the recycle bin you will see the file which you have been deleted. Okay, so when which file you want to import, restore, just click on the restore button.
Okay. Yeah.
Just restore that button and the file will be automatically there. By the way, in the recycle bin, it will be I think 7 days or 1 week. Sorry, 1 week or 1 month.
Yeah. So I have to do it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Welcome, ma'am. Okay, teachers. Anything else, or should I just conclude for the next session? By the way, tomorrow's session is very important. It is a very good idea. We are just explaining to you. Most of you already know, but we are just giving you the example that how to use. That feature is called H5P, and it is a very helpful for you people to make your course more attractive and more look like live. Very good things. So please attend that session. It will be helpful for you, inshallah.
Hello, Mr. Nadim.
Sir.
Yes, Mr. Nadim. Hello.
Yes, doctor.
This
Yes,
is
doctor.
about setting of the mid-examination and final examination. Some teachers are setting and blocking concurrent connections, but others are not. So because there is no advisory that we have to, all of us to block concurrent connections.
Okay, let me explain to you that concurrent connection feature is a very good feature if you know how to use this feature. Let me explain other people what is that feature actually. In the extra settings, there is called one block concurrent connections. What it do, it will block the user if the user change his device. supposing if the student is doing from his mobile and he change from the mobile to laptop, the system will not let him do that exam because he said that the system detect automatically the student is changing the device and he used the concurrent connection automatically. Okay, what is that feature exactly? If you are good with this part, actually this is a very good part feature. So what you have to do, you have to open the review attempt in the attempts. Okay, and in the top left corner it will show you, or the right corner it will show you that the student changed the device. So are you allow that student to do the exam, he do the exam from the another device? If you allow them, then it will be okay. Teachers, if you are enable this feature, please explain to the students, don't do this part. Yani don't change change the device from where you are doing the exam, you have started the exam, because somehow that will be headache for you at the end, because the students are keep on asking you, teacher, I did by mistake and this and this and this. So that is, by the way, the system is very good. You have to make a rule, explain to the students the same way. Okay, you are doing the exam, you have one attempt only, and you have only the same device, you have to do the exam which you are going to attempt. So make sure your device or the laptop or the mobile is well enough, have a battery, network is good, and everything is good when you are doing attempt. Otherwise you will not be allowed any other chance. Yani, this is the way you just have to explain them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Anything else, doctors or teachers? So I assume everything is okay, alhamdulillah, and I hope I have cleared the doubts and that's the problems what we face, what we are together face together. So I hope it will be useful for you people and everything will be inshallah good. So we will hope to see you tomorrow inshallah, and it will be again very useful for us to understand the new technology and the new feature what we have now. Inshallah, see you tomorrow all, and best of luck for you because the semester have been started, and yes, the student have not been removed, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm actually waiting for your department to give me the confirmation by your coordinators, so we will reset the students. Okay, teachers?
Yes, Nadeem sir, can I ask you one question?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, because we had the classes going on now, is it possible that we get the recording of the session, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I will. The recording will be available with that team already, so you can download from there, and I can download the video and I will put it into the how to use e-learning, so it will be useful for you.
Okay, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you, ma'am. So, teachers, thank you, all of you. Yes, ma'am.
Nadeem, yeah. Just now I enrolled the students in e-learning, and then there were some 70 students, and I have counted them, but at the bottom of the list it says 65 enrolled only. What happened to the 5 others? I may have missed this point.
Okay. Yeah. If you are facing a skip line, it means that the students are not being already activated with the e-learning. It means that the students are transfer students or the new students. So what you have to do?
All right.
Yeah, you have to wait until their IDs will be created and enroll them.
I see. Okay, that's clear. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
This is a very helpful session, really. Thank you very much for thinking about this.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much.
We
Thank you all of you.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. And masalama for everyone. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Inshallah.